the one and only Ahmed Ali.
Thank you very much. Can you hear me?
And then I started doing more research and I found you, and I hate being on video, but the coaching calls was one of the things. And then you had another video that caught my eye where it was specific, outside of the PMP, but I knew this is real content. This is things that will be on exam, right?
I did hard work for sure, but I think the follow-up, sir, you did. I don't know how you managed to do the follow-up. With one particular student like me, you have hundreds of students. You're just keeping an eye on each of the students. So after my hard work, I can say that the credit goes to you, sir. That is for sure.
Hi Amir, good morning. Yes, I cleared the exam. Thank you so much for your support. And this has happened only because of that customized roadmap and mocks, and you always keep on asking us to do proper RCA, detailed RCA. It happened only because of the detailed RCA. Yes, this RCA helped me a lot.
Thank you for all this guidance and support you gave me. Mr. Amir, thanks for our team.
So I was just looking at his post, who cleared the PMP, and he used to post the success stories on daily basis. So I reached out to Alina and I asked her how's his program or something. So she said you can trust him and you should join this program if you are looking forward to.
It was a very customized base feedback that I was getting from sir, from you.
So yes, follow-up is very important, and thank you very much for that. It made me accountable. If you didn't ask me this often, I would have slacked off more.
I would say your course was super important. I think this was the main part, once you understand the course, and then I think the mocks were super important. Your emphasis on mocks, you kept nagging us that, get this mock done, do RCA. All of this was super helpful because pushes were they were similar. So yeah, mocks were, there are so many mocks that you have, and if you do all of them, I'm pretty sure anybody who goes, who does them can easily clear a PMP.
Amir, first of all, thank you so much. I think without your guidance, it took me 1 year, one complete year I was preparing for PMP through books and everything. So I was giving some mocks also available online, and I was not able to, have that confidence that I'll be able to clear. But I'm telling you, after attending the classes, especially after doing the mocks, doing the RCAs, I was feeling confident enough that yes, I can attempt it. And the day you told me to book your exam, I still asked you that are you sure that I can give the exam? And you said yes, you are ready.
First of all, I thank you a lot for the privilege, because when I started encounter with your program through LinkedIn, so some of your thoughts, always motivating me, I can do it. So I always follow you, almost everything, all your journeys. I watch all of them, even the one that they speak in your local language.
So that was not an easy journey, and it would not be possible without you. I really appreciate the support. He was always available for my questions and always put me in the right direction. And actually, if I want to say how was the journey, my journey started 2 years back when I first called you for the SP, and then you directed me to PMP, and then we did SP after that, and then you tricked me to do the PGMP.
Thank you so much, and again, Amir, thank you so much, and your mocks are really good. I mean, everyone should do your mock for sure, and then they will be all prepared for the exam. And trust your program.
And then you came with your follow-ups, and that kind of really boosted me. Those daily follow-ups, making sure that I was getting the mocks that I needed to do completed, and following up on me, it really boosted my motivation again. And as I was started doing those mocks, I got an opportunity for a job which required me to have PMP. So I had to go for PMP before I get the interview.
Mostly coaching goal is for you understand how you will solve the question. Mostly it is like that. We can only do the 10 or 12 questions, maybe less than that. But main thing is it will come into your bones that you have to do elimination technique. So you cannot go just, okay, this is the answer, I will go directly put this answer. That is the main thing. It will come into you that you have to do elimination technique. That is the best thing for coaching all.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah, with the right guidance from yourself, I managed to do good in the exam and to clear the PMP. I would say that your approach was really helpful because I'm not that type of a person who would sit there and read a lot of theoretical things to get things done. I'm more of a practical person who would prefer practicing over sticking to the theoreticals. And
I would definitely say that the root cause analysis for me was the key. And here's why. Is some people try so hard to memorize all the processes and how they're all linked together. And if you do this, then you got to do that. And some people, maybe they think that way. That was very hard for me. It was just a lot to memorize. I'm not Amer Ali. I can't do that. So for me, just the process of actually answering the questions with your technique of process of elimination. And then you're left with always like two answers. Which one do you do? And if you get it wrong, you have to go do the root cause analysis. Well, thank you, sir. Yeah, thank you very much for everything. Fantastic. I would not have done as well as I had done if I hadn't had the foundation that you gave me, for sure.
Who here wants to be successful? Raise your hands. Okay, let's put another video here. I want to put 1000 PMP that we have. Adnan. Adnan, Chetan, Jigar, Jiku, Ajit, Samad, Jarat, Anu, Akil, Mohammad Faisal, Jay Prakash, Mohsin, Mafi, Preeti, Priya, Ajitosh, Tushar, Ubaid, Jiku, Sir Wasim, Sir Irfan, Sayyid, Vishnu, Kam, Muhammad, Vandana, Vel Kumar, Ali Raza, Edwin, Chandra, Mohan, Imran, Sir Arfat, Deepak, Adnan, Ajay, Batu, Ibrahim, Murli, Rizwan, Sachin, Sujit, Pomple, Riya, Sayyid, Faisal, Harun, Khan, Vinay, Javed, Sanger, Farid, Pradeep, Prem, Abhishek, Ahmed. Well, congratulations, Muhammad, Parita, Nabil, Chitra, Talaj, Harsh, congratulations, Manish, Amar, Adirun, Felisa, Aslam, Atif, Grace, Greg, Back, Sachin, Kamal, Bashkar, Rohit, Patis, Vikshit, Riaz, Saurav, Siddhartha, Nadir, Tarek, Venkat, Tohari Prasimze, Mansoor, Rehana, Vijay, Vishal, Arjun, Asad, Ilyas, and Khan. Congratulations, Anthony, Arvind, Hassan, Wasim, Mangesh, Raj, Akbar, Parna, Sankalp, Vishay, Ishwari, Afzal, Vivek, Hasib, Hamid, Leesh, Pallavi, Anam, Faisal, Burhan, Hussain, Mateen, Pandey, Sayyid, Khalid, Munif, Hassan, Gupta, Asha, Ajay, Iken, Pooja, Talha, Vijay, Amjad, Joffrey, Hassan, Sujit, Amit, Devi, Raju, Pawan, Umar, Rahman, Venkatesh, Ahmed, Gupta, Sheesh, Mary, Sean, Jamal, Tulsi Das. Okay, guys. First of all, congratulations on joining this coaching call. And I'm so happy that you are able to join it. If all of you are my student, I'm going to request you, please put in the WhatsApp group, whichever the WhatsApp group are you in, that the class has started. Okay. So let's keep moving forward into that. That's the most important thing. And let's work into that. Okay, so I have something for you specially today, and I actually read it. I love it, so I just want to share it with you, if you allow me. Can I read it? This is kind of a motivational thing for you. Do you want me to, or you do not want that? I read it from Alex Hermosi book, and I just loved it. Where is that? Okay. I'm a book reader. I love to read books. So yesterday I was feeling not good. I read the books for 2 hours. Then I said, okay, I'm gonna share it with you. Do you want me to share that? Okay. This has nothing to do with PMP. Okay. This is a story of the many side die. Okay, the many side die. Okay, so try to understand this story. Imagine you and a friend play a dice rolling game. You are each given one die, right? You are each given one die. One of the die has 20 sides, the other has 200. On each die, only one side is green and the rest are red. The point of game is simple. Roll green as many times as you can. The rules of the game are as follows. You can't see how many sides you have. You can only see if you roll red or green. If you roll green, one of your red sides turn green, and you get to roll again. If you roll red, nothing happens and you get to roll again. The game ends when you stop rolling. And if you stop rolling, you lose. What do? You roll. When you roll red, you pick up the die and roll again. When others roll green, you pick up your die and roll again. When you roll green, you pick up the die and roll again. You keep telling yourself one thing: the more I roll, the more greens I get. At first, you roll green once in a while, but as more red sides turn green, the greens happen more. With enough rolls, hitting green becomes a rule rather than exception. What does your friend do? He rolls a few times and hits red each time. He sees you roll green and complain that you must have a die with fewer sides. He reasons that it's only way you could have rolled green before him. And although you did, you also rolled many more times. So which is it? In either case, you rolls a few more time in frustration and hits a green. Again, in either case, he rolls a few more time in frustration and hits a green. But then he complains about how long it took. He spent more time watching you and complaining than actually playing. Meanwhile, you have hit your green stick. It's so much easier for you, he tells himself. You get greens every time. This game is rigged. So what's the point? And he quits. So who get the die with 20 sides? Who get the die with 200 sides? If you get the game, then you see once you roll enough time, the die you are given does not matter. Die with fewer sides might roll green sooner. Die with more sides might roll green later. But a die with a green side always has a chance of rolling green if you roll it. Every die hits his green strike. Every die hits his green streak when you rolled enough time. All of us get many-sided die. And looking at the other players, you have no idea if it's their 100th roll or 100,000. You don't know how good other players are when they start. You can only see how they are now. But if you understand the game, you also know it does not matter. A few player begins early, other players begins late. The rest sit on the sidelines complaining about how lucky the players are. I guess so. They are luckier because they play. And when they hit red, which they do, they did not quit. They roll again. Learning to do PMP is a lot like doing the many-sided. You don't know if it will work until you try. And when you start studying for PMP, you will probably hit red on your first roll. Like you will fail on few of the mocks. But if you try enough, you will hit green. You will start getting 75%, start getting good mocks. And when it works, you have a better chance of getting to work again. If you do the root cause analysis, if you keep doing that, it will keep getting better. The more you do, the easier it gets. You begin to understand the game of PMP. No matter how many players there are, the number of sides, the die you are given, you start to see there are only two guarantees. The more time you rolls, the better you get. If you quit, you lose. So here is my final promise to you. You cannot lose if you don't quit. So what this analogy is, the analogy is very straightforward. Keep moving forward. 1 is greater than 0. 1 is greater than 0. Okay? That's the most important thing. Keep moving forward. 1 is greater than 0. Okay? And if you keep moving forward, you will never lose. Okay? That's the point here. Does that make sense to you guys? Does that make sense to you? This is for you, that we keep moving forward, we keep looking into that. And Kanan, the only way you can lose is that if you quit. Okay? And today I'm requesting you, today I'm asking you, do not lose. I hope that makes sense to you, and I hope you worked into it. Okay? Let's keep moving forward. Let's do question answers. Okay. So yesterday, so let's go for it. Question number 1. What do you? Thank you, Amacha. A, B. Okay. Umair, you said B. Can you justify? Umair, can you justify? Okay. Not B because it includes member A only. Not C because we don't. I like it. Eliminate the options. Eliminate the option. That's one of the most important thing. When we eliminate options, we can see it better. I was wrong. It's ground rules are baseline. Okay, Qasim Raza ground. Okay, so you see, if you read the question slowly, that is the rule number 1. You entered the meeting and two members are having conflict with each other. Okay, they are having conflict with each other. Team member A start yelling at B and he used abusive language. You ended the meeting immediately. Okay, what will you do next? Remove both? No, that is not an option, never an option. D is of course eliminated. Escalation is always eliminated. So as we always say that out of 4 options, there are 2 options. 2 options are useless. So C and D is out of the way. Now we are left between A and B. Talk to team member A and remind him. Okay, as a project manager, I always need to first understand the context. Instead of just going for something and picking up on the easy way, I always need to understand the context of that. Okay, I always need to understand the context of the training, and then I worked into that. Okay, then I worked into that and moved into that way. So B is not the answer, A is the answer. I need to talk them individually, understand the context, which level conflict is, and then move forward. A is the answer. A, 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 C and D are eliminated. Okay, Mehraj, good way. I like that. A, okay. A, okay. You are a busy project manager. You ended a meeting where one of the team members was sharing status. You interrupted. Team member said, we have already discussed and agreed to the solution of this problem. Which document how team make decision? So CD is also okay, but the best option, we need to go to the best option, it's A. Team charter includes ground rule and decision making process. Okay, not C. Okay, very good. Very good job. Very good job. Very good job, guys. Next question. Samir Rahman, why C? Usman Shafiq, why team charter? Justify Benny. Okay. There is a document, Usman, of ground rules. Okay. This question made me to stand. Okay. So, first of all, team charter, also known as social contract, working agreement, etc. It does have a ground rule as a part of it. But we also considered ground rule as a separate document. We also consider ground rule as a separate document. And what does basically ground rules mean? Rules mean the rules and regulation that organization is going to follow. Okay. So if we look at the question, which document he's referring to? You're a busy project manager. You entered a meeting in the middle when one of the team member was sharing status with each other. You interrupted them and asked something. Team member said, we have already discussed. After the meeting, one team member said, you violated what? So team charter is not violated there. Even the part, this is very specific to it. This is a very important thing to understand in PMP. Two answers can be right. So in this option, but one is more specific. And here he actually violated ground rules. So ground rules are more specific, and we go to this option. A is the more specific answer. Ground rule is the right answer. Shafiq, clear? B. Okay. While we are solving this question, I need your 5 level of conflicts. Put in the chat box what are the 5 level of conflicts, please. What are the 5 level of conflicts or 5 stages of the conflict? Better to say. Problem to solve, disagreement, contest, fight or flight, intraceable situation. Okay. Problem to solve, disagreement, contest, crusade, world war. Okay, good. I want you to now put in the chat box, everybody. Disagreement, Umair. What are the strategies that a project manager should do for each stage? Okay, but what he should do at problem solving, what he should do at disagreement, what he should do contest, what he should do crusade, world war, what he should do at each stage. Do nothing. No. At stage 1, we do nothing. At stage 2, we do jump in. I need to get them back. At stage 3, I need to set the vision of the project. At stage 4, we need to break the group thinking using diplomacy. At World War, we separate them. Umair, you're only first and fifth are right. Should discuss with the team to come up with that. That's good. Usman sir. Let the team decide. Engage with them. Okay. Somehow good. Do nothing. Okay, what else? Other people, why you are not putting, guys? This is important. Okay. So at this stage, at this question, the thing is clear. It's level 1. As all of you have said, he will not do anything. Okay. Somebody else? Okay. Do nothing, immediately involve. Level 1 is problem to solve. Okay. Now here the team knows what is happening. We want our team to grow. So I will not do anything at all. Let them do their thing. At level 2, disagreement. Here I need to set ground rules and set them. Okay, it's not about you, it's about the problem. Let's try to resolve the problem. Try to de-escalate, get to level 2. Level 3, here contest. It's a contest. For me to win, you need to, here I need to set vision, team charter, and tell them it's not about you or him lose, it's about resolving the problem. We are here to resolve the project problem. We are not here to resolve your personal problem. It's nothing personal. So let's get back to the team charter. Let's get back to the project, set the vision for the project, why we are here, and we work into that. Level 4, also known as crusade, okay, or fight or flight. Here you need to break the group thinking. Use diplomacy to break the group thinking. Try to get from level 4 to level 3. You see, I cannot immediately jump from level 5 to level 5. No, I need to reach to level by level and tell them, okay, it's not about, they always not have done, these people has not done these things. It's step by step. Okay, level 5, world war. Separate them, let the things slow down, let the things take its place. Once it is slowed down, then we can start working into it. Okay, now the conflict management strategies. This is going to be fun. You are managing. Okay. Avoid. Accommodate. Javed Bloch is saying accommodate. It's not addressing the problem. Okay, before I solve this question, I want you guys to put in the chat box 1 or 2 keywords. How do you know it's a problem solving whenever? How do it become smoothing? How does something one becomes avoiding or accommodating? Which keyword you use to tell that? Okay. Only 3 to 4 people I did not talk to him but documented. You are managing a large pharmaceutical project. The project sponsor is always late to the meeting. You did not talk to him, you just documented. Just documenting, it's avoiding. I will explain all the conflict management technique because there are 4 to 5 questions that are related to it. Okay, that we are gonna get in the sequence. So I'm gonna explain you all of them very quickly. Yeah, now you guys are getting crushed the questions that now we are intervening into it. Okay, now we are intervening into it. Okay, use diplomacy. Okay, now this is a very good question. Okay, let the answers come. I'm gonna give you 30 more seconds. Okay, Ji. What should the project manager do first? You are managing a project. Two members are having conflict with each other. How to handle a problem? They are discussing and trying to find out different solution. Senior member state this solution must be used a normal thing. The other says that conflict is getting higher and physical. Now remember this keyword. Whenever the keyword said physical, I don't need to I don't need to wait that they slap each other. Adnan, I don't need to wait, Rahul, that they slap each other, Amir, or make punches to each other. As soon as they start doing it, I need to separate them. Okay? As soon as they do it, don't wait them that they start killing each other. Separate them as soon as this happens. Okay? So again, useless. Here, this looks like a good option, but it has escalated from level 4. I will do this. Is that clear to everybody? Is that clear to everyone or no? Yes or no? Put in something in the chat box. This is an important question because many put A. B is the right answer. If it's not clear, do let me know. Okay, got it. Was tricky. As soon as the conflict gets physical, this is a keyword. As soon as the conflict gets physical, I need to take immediate action. I need to work into that and do that. Okay. Can you explain also one keyword? I will give you, once we are done 3 more questions, I will give you this conflict management techniques. But can you put keyword how we will identify it? Who is into technology? He is answering very beautifully. I loved the way he is choosing the answer. Okay, so you choose, it is of course forcing. Let's go to the next question. Guys, are you understanding how conflict management questions are being resolved, how the conflicts are put into that, and how they are resolving it? Is it making sense to you, everybody? Okay. No, I know I was muted. I was listening to other people also. Yeah. So problem solving. Yeah. Good. I'm happy that you guys are understanding the context of the questions. Okay, lose is the right answer. Okay. Arvind Kumar. Okay. Guys, why didn't you like the YouTube video? I see like 40 people were watching a minute back and only 10 people have liked it. Please, everyone, do like the video on YouTube. Please do like, everyone, please do like the video on YouTube kindly. Do like smoothing. Okay. Okay. So these are the all conflict management technique questions. So let me just summarize that conflict management for you here. Okay. So consider as a quick check for the conflict management topic. Whenever a conflict happens, first of all, I need to identify it, why the conflict occurred. Okay, why conflict happened, reason behind it. Most of the time conflict happens because of schedule priorities, personality traits, communication breakdown, or any of those things. Conflict can happen because of any of those things. I need to identify why the conflict happened. Once you identify the conflict, then you need to look into that stage of the conflict or level of conflict. Level 1 is problem to solve. At this level is the first or initial level of the conflict. People are open to each other. They are listening to their problem. We are exploring options, a beautiful solution. A project manager does not take part in that conflict. He listens to them, observe them, let them solve themselves. Role of PM, do nothing. Okay? It is said doing nothing is always a very good thing. Like when you are saying I'm doing nothing, that's also an important thing. Level 2, now the conflict has escalated. It has reached the disagreement stage. Okay, it has reached the disagreement stage. At this stage, PM need to de-escalate. Here, the language is more like that. No, you are wrong. No, you are wrong. We are not exploring option. We are getting personality wise. Okay, de-escalate it. Okay, ask them to follow ground rules. Important thing, ground rules or team charter will be applicable at most of the times. So we need to ask them to follow that. Like we need to discuss the problem, de-escalate it. Level 3. Now the conflict is at contest. For me to win, you need to lose. It's a personal thing. Okay, it has become from individual to personal. Okay, project manager need to set the team charter and vision of the group and vision to de-escalate the issue, that it's not about you, it's about the problem that we have. It's not our personal thing, it's the project management thing, it's the project what we are working for. Okay, then we reach to level 4, which is called as crusade, or some author called it fight or flight. Okay, here we become more of a group thinking. From personal, it has escalated to group thinking. Project manager, he needs to use diplomacy, break down group thinking. Very important. Does that make sense to you? Very important. We need to break down the group thinking. Okay. Level 5, World War. This is also called as intraceable way. So, World War, how do you know it's a World War? It is getting physical here. Physical or abusive. What you need to do? Now here, if you try to get into it, you will get more punch. Separate them. Okay, separate, let it cool down. Let it cool down. Okay. 5 level of conflicts. Are we all agree on that? Any question on that? Then I will go to the conflict management techniques. Please put in the chat box. Is that clear or not? Okay. Now we go to conflict management techniques. Here I put care for others. As I move, it increases. Here I put care for myself. Okay. Care for other, care for myself. Of course, we will get win-win situation here and lose-lose situation here. Here I get win-lose, here I get lose-win situation. Win-win situations can be problem solving, collaborating, even confronting. Okay. Here we have forcing and directing. Lose-win situation are accommodating and smoothing. Then lose-lose situations are avoid, withdraw. We also have another lose-lose situation, that is compromise. Okay, these are the conflict management techniques. Now I'm going to give you one keyword. I'm going to give you one keyword that you will be able to solve all the conflict management questions with them. It looks better there. Somebody take a screenshot of my screen, because for me it's clear what is on the board. Take a screenshot of it and share it in the group, please. Now, when we talk about problem solving, collaborating or confronting, discuss, listen, and find best solution. Find best solution. Okay, this problem solving is done, no problem at all. Forcing or directing, you took decision. Can be useful, when in hurry. Okay, very useful. Forcing, you took the decision for them and you try to do it earlier. Okay. Then we come to this lose-win, accommodating. Other person is more important, or boss. Here, smoothing, you discuss conflict and delay for better time. Okay. Avoid, don't discuss just document or do nothing. So far everyone is following? Okay. Then compromise. This is an interesting one. Both parties give up something. So these are your keywords. Okay. Take a screenshot of this, guys. It's a beautiful thing. Now, as a project manager, your job is to move from here to here. And if you can do that, good to go. That's entire conflict management for you. We always need to follow team charter or ground rules for that, so that you can understand in the best possible way. Now, remember, on this Saturday, we are going to have a PMP marathon, 60 question answer made by certified PMPs. 60 question answers made by certified PMP, 7 p.m. UAE time, 6 p.m. Saudi time, 10 a.m. EST. Okay, 10 a.m. EST, 1 hour earlier than the normal coaching call. 4-hour live only session. Don't miss that. Very important thing. For those people who still have not joined our program, my class is going to start. My class is going to start on next Friday, and we have trust of 600 plus PMP who did this year. Okay, all these people cleared this year. Okay, these people cleared last month. They cleared last month. I'm just giving you that. Okay, we will be following this 7-step formula, which will make sure you become PMP in the minimum possible time. By the way, let me make this thing very clear to you. PMBOK is going to release on 13th of January by Amazon, which means e-copy for PMI members, it will be available probably, if my calculations are not wrong, by the mid of December or maximum on Christmas. They give it as a Christmas gift. Okay, download it, read it. Okay, now it's a very important thing. As of now, till 31st of December, exam is not based on PMBOK. Exam is based on exam content outline. But if I go back, 2020, exam was based on PMBOK. So there's a high probability that exam is again going to go back in January, the new book, and it's going to change. Okay. So PMI, actually, this is a very bad thing or an interesting thing, whatever you want to use. PMI first implement the change, then tell it later on that the change has been done. They first implement it, they change the exam, and they tell it. They gave us the official exam content outline official PMI new material 2 months back. Okay, I have already added a lot of that. You already, guys, which are taking training, at least from last 3 months, they have already gone through it. Okay, you don't need to worry, but it will more change by the end of this year. So I highly recommend, if you have not booked your exam, book by the end of this year to get it done. And if you have not taken that training, this is the program. Okay, $899 is that fee. For those people who think the fee of the program is too much, yesterday I was making one video. Okay, yesterday I was making one video, and I actually put down the things what we are offering. Okay, things that I am offering in a group program. Okay, so 1-to-1 is of course 1-to-1, but let's talk about the group program. You get 35 PDUs pre-approved by PMI, which means we will also help you in the application filling. I will review your application. We will submit it. Okay, you will submit it to PMI. This alone value is more than $2,000. Okay, then you get a customized roadmap that alone is $25,000. Then daily follow-up with you, that is like, this is the most beautiful thing. Alone its worth is $10,000. Okay. If you want to join the coaching call, per week coaching call is $2,500. But you join the program, you get them at least, if you take 2 months for 10 weeks, it become alone, this become $25,000. My community, that is priceless. You get the simulator, final day tips, 7-step formula, mind map, pathway to PMP, PMP booklet, okay, their audio, video courses, all these things in $899 in the group program. And still, if it's expensive, then in that case, I wish you best of luck. That I can say to you, because this is something that we have worked very hard, and we want to make sure it is of 10 times more values. Okay, so this is something that we can do for you. If you are ready, let's get you done. Okay, I hope this works for you, and I hope you become certified PM. With that, bye-bye.
I would have not been able to clear the exam if Amir Ali would have not been there. I would have not been.
I did not believe that I will be able to clear my PMP within a month.
I don't know what to say actually, like I'm kind of like really
I got my results and I was above target in all 3 categories.
Wow.